Hey everyone, welcome back to Buick Outdoors. If you're new here, my name is Sheldon Marion, and on this video I'm going to be showing you how to fillet and to take out the Y bones on northern pike. Alright, so to get started, pretty much all you need is just a fillet knife, and I put a piece of cardboard down on the table here just because it makes quite a bit of mess with northern pike. They're pretty slimy. But we'll take our fillet knife, and it's just the kind of usual. Start just right behind the gill plate. Go down to its spine. Turn your knife. Follow that spine until you come out at the tail. Now what we'll do, we'll just do one fillet at a time here. We have this little bit of ribs right here, so I go right in behind the rib. Once you're in behind that rib, you cut down just that little bit. You're able to turn your knife up, so your ribs are like this. Let's get in underneath, turn it up, so that your knife is running on the underside of the ribs. Then you just follow your knife cuts. And that's what you have left with of the ribs. Now these Y bones, you can see them, they look just like a pin bone on any kind of trout or salmon, but the way they run, it is like a Y, so it does this, and this is towards its back. So our first cut is going to be right along this one. That's the one that's poking out right here. You can see it if you run your knife like this. Every single one of them bones is the start of a Y bone, and they go to about here, right near the base of the tail is where they stop. So our first cut, we're going to come down like this until we hit that bone. Then we're going to turn our knife and we're just going to follow it out to the top of its back. And then once we do that, our second cut is going to be about 1/4 inch back. And we're going to come down, and then we're going to turn our knife so we're cutting up towards that bone, and then our knife will be running on the underside of that bone, and then again towards its back. And then what we'll end up doing is it basically just pulls out a real thin strip of meat, and I'll show you here. So here is our little line of pin bones, and we're gonna go about 1/4 inch towards its back. And the way I'm cutting right now, I can feel the tip of my knife hitting every single one of them pin bones, and right there it stops. So on this one here, this is about a 5-pound pike. That last 4 to 5 inches of the tail, there's no pin bones there. So now that we've cut straight down and we can feel the pin bone, we're going to take our knife and we're going to turn it like a 45 or even 60-degree angle and just follow it towards its back. So here we're going to turn our knife. And even doing this, I can still feel the tip of my knife touching that bone. Almost out. So this here is basically like the loin off the top. And now for the second one, we're going to go 1/4 inch towards us, towards the belly. And we're going to cut down ever so slightly here. Try to follow them pin bones. Now that we're underneath, I'm going to take our knife and tilt it up. Where I'm cutting here now, I can feel my knife touching that bone. Except right at the back here, it didn't quite go far enough. There we go, fix that mistake. And there you have it. Right here, there's a little bit of meat that you lose, but it's not much. Now what we'll do is we'll just turn this over, we'll knock the hide off, and then this one here will be ready for the vacuum bags, ready for the fryer, whatever it is that you're doing with her. So just like any other fish, you come back, right at the base of the tail, slice into her till you have enough that you can hold on to her. On cardboard it's a little bit harder because you can't just slide the fish. And there you have it. Nice boneless, skinless. You got 2 pieces of meat here. Kind of the top line, the main fillet. Then what you're left with is this strip of meat with Y bones and with the skin. Well, there you have it, guys. Quick, easy way on how to fillet your pike and take the Y bones out. Hopefully this helps you guys out next time you go fishing for pike. And yeah, they're a phenomenal fish to eat when they're fresh out of the lake. You know, they can taste pretty well just like halibut. So yeah, don't let those Y bones scare you. Don't let the skin kind of fool you. It's easy to take off just like any other fish. And yeah, hope you liked this video. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. We'll catch you on the next one.